Hello, everybody. Today we are going to take a look at Uptime Kuma, which is an excellent free network monitor. And it'll do quite a few things. There are other ones out there, for example, Uptime Robot, but I don't use Uptime Robot. Uptime Kuma actually has more features available than what Uptime Robot does. If you are going to run this, then you need to figure out how you want to put it onto your machine. There's several different ways. My preferred method is through a Docker container, and I like to do that with Docker Desktop. That's just my preference. There's several other, you do however you wish. If you don't have Docker Desktop, you would go to docker.com, and here is where you can load it for whatever operating system you have. Once you have done that, navigate to GitHub. GitHub Uptime Kuma is what we're looking for. And uptime.kuma.pet, this website, if you were to go there, it actually takes you here. Here you can look at a live demo, or you can actually, this is what you would copy and paste into your terminal to load this onto Docker. Then there is the actual Uptime Kuma website, which is uptimekuma.org. This might be the easiest way for a lot of you. You simply click download here, and it'll bring you here where you've got multiple options and instructions for doing Docker, whether it's Docker Desktop, Docker Compose with a YAML file, so on and so forth. Got your Linux, Windows Server. Do not panic about Windows 10. This machine I'm using is actually running Windows 11, and it works, as you will see. But going back to GitHub, just going to come down here, and on the install is here, so I would click copy there. Open my Docker Desktop. I need a terminal, and I would paste it in here and run it. I'm not going to run it because I already have an instance running. It loads automatically onto port 3001. You can change that if you like when you're setting it up. You can. When I go here, I already have some set up. And you'll see this is ups and downs over here. This is from me doing testing earlier today. But this is the actual dashboard that you're going to look at. It's showing I have 8 instances running. I have my internet where I'm actually pinging my IP address every 60 seconds. If my internet were to go down, no matter where I'm at, I'm going to get a Discord alert. I've set this up to give me alerts through Discord. But you'll see there are multiple ways to set up alerts. And what we would want to do is add a new monitor. When you go to add the new monitor, you're going to pick the type that you want. And it's pretty cool. You can do it through HTTP, a TCP port, which is actually how I'm doing the Flux nodes. Those are done through TCP ports. I'm actually pinging the port. The ping is what I'm doing for my internet. But you can do DNS. You can actually do the Docker container. Is it up and running? You can see some of the databases down here. The Steam game server. There's several different ways. You're going to put in a friendly name. In my case, I put in a friendly name that is actually the alert. So when I get an alert on my internet, it'll actually say internet is down. I can add to that message. I'll show you here in a few, but on my nodes, which I have 6 of them running, you can see 6. Each one would tell me which specific node. If node 3 goes down, it's going to show me that flux 3 is down, and I will know it's virtual machine number 3 that's not running. You would be able to set the heartbeat. Now, the heartbeat is how often it's actually checking. In this case, it's set up at 60 by default. I left, that's 60 seconds. So I left that for my internet. So every minute my internet's getting pinged. I made it 10 minutes on my virtual machine. So I would just change that to 600, and that's going to change it. There's other things you can do. So if you don't get a false read, you can make it try it twice or even 3 times before it actually sends you an alert. These are things that you can set up on your own later. As you can see, you can set up a proxy. You can do JSONs. If you are savvy enough, you can set it up to go by a CPU, the CPU of your virtual machine. Once you have those set up, then you actually are going to set up the notification for it. The notification is how there's a lot of different ways you can do notifications. I set mine up through Discord server. You can do it through email, Google Chat if you wish, Microsoft Teams even. NTFY Notify is actual open source software that you could use. Noster. As you can see, Signal, Telegram. There's several different ways. You pick whatever you prefer. If you use Discord, for example, you're going to need to know the webhook. So that would mean setting up a Discord server, which I've done, and I have mine done going to Discord. Once you have it set up, you can put a custom message in there. Say you are actually working with groups or teams. You can it would show the message the internet is down, and then what to do, maybe what you want them to do at that point. You can test it and always click save when you got it set up. Once you have that set up, you want to make sure to click save here. So it's clicking save twice. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So for example, I'm going to look at the Flux 3. When I go to the edit, here, this is showing Flux 3 is actually set up. If I set that notification up, as you can see, I set up the friendly name is under the notification is Flux 3, and then I'm pinging that IP address on my network, that port. My others I have set up for 600 seconds every 10 minutes. On this one, I changed to every 20 seconds so that I can demonstrate how this is going to look for you. So I'm going to go ahead at this point and reboot that virtual machine. It is now rebooting. So you're going to see it come up with an alert here that virtual machine is down. And there it is. And instantly my Discord is telling me that Flux 3 is down. Now, if you were getting a lot of notifications, you can come in here and pause this. Say your whole network crashed on you. You can pause that. And I want you to notice something else, that it hasn't done it yet because this is on a 10-minute interval, but the group, this is linked. So if it makes it through to the 10 minutes, this is going to show down, and this will drop to 6. Actually, there, it actually just did it. Now we're going to probably be coming right back up here because the virtual machine is back up and running. So my guess is we're going to come back to good. There we are. We're back to good. Now this isn't going to change to good until the 10 minutes because this is set up on 10 minutes. But if we go to Discord, we will see I got an alert that says, hey, Flux 3 is up. It's back up. So in my case, I set up a group. I put my nodes in that group, which is why you're seeing it look like it does. And once that 10 minutes is up, you can see I'm still passing here. This is going to go right back, show a pass, and I'll be back to 8. Well, I already did. So there you have it. Quick way to set up network monitoring. If you want to help out a young channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button for me. Comment. Tell me if there's other things that I can do to help out. Whatever it is you might be doing, some videos you might want to see. Just in general, say hello. Thanks and have a good one.